Hello.
Whoa, that was
Whoa,
loud. Why
that
am I loud?
What?
Am I loud?
I can't even hear you.
What? Okay, hold on.
There we go. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear
Okay, there we
you.
go. I figured it out. We're good.
Okay, are we good now?
Yeah. Okay, let's start over. Ready?
Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Hello!
And welcome.
No, that was loud.
Okay, sorry. Hello and welcome back to Popcorn with Sabrina and Bianca.
Yeah, welcome. That's our show. We're here.
We're back and better than ever. This is reverberating. There we go. We're good.
All right, well, okay.
Who
Let's
are
start
you?
over one more
One
time.
more time.
You start. Go ahead.
Hey guys,
What's up? This is Popcorn with Sabrina and Bianca.
I'm not Bianca.
I'm not Sabrina. So who does that make you?
Sabrina.
And that makes me Bianca.
Oh my god, how cute. We're so precious.
Whew. Wow.
Third time's a charm. I'm
This
so
was
proud
a
of us.
start.
This was definitely, I'm so proud of
All
us.
right, we are here.
Yeah, sorry for the dead silence there for a second. It threw us for a loop too, don't worry. Anyways, yeah, so before we get started, I guess, Bianca, are you just not going to put something in? Because you're looking at me very quietly.
If I do it, what?
You're just not, you're giving me a complex.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, I was going to say, no, spoiler
Yeah, do your
alerts.
thing. You
Okay.
got this.
Okay, so before we start, spoiler alert. We talk about a lot of movies, and we talk about the ins and outs of the movies and what we like and don't like about the movies. So if we talk about a movie that you have not seen yet and we spoil it for you, well, sorry, bud. Don't tune in. We would love for you to tune in, but if you're just not wanting to get spoiled about it, then
You can
just,
quickly use the volume button, turn us down as fast as you can. And
do what the teachers do and just mute it real quick.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. There we go.
That'll be good. Man, we are here. It has been a day, Sabrina.
How's it?
It's been a day. How's your day?
I was sweating today.
It was hot.
It was very hot. I was
Oh
not
my
expecting it to be
gosh.
that hot outside today.
Can
Can you hear me fine?
I hear you.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know. We're struggling a little bit today.
Yeah,
It's all right. But I wanted to tell you something that happened today.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. The thing that actually happened
Yeah.
wasn't an inherently interesting thing,
Okay.
but the things my mind was doing while the things were happening, those were interesting. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So today,
Yes.
after my long day,
Yes.
I was finally going to go home, and I was like, oh, good, I get to go home.
Uh-huh.
And then I was walking, and I saw a, not a school ID, like a legit ID,
Okay.
and a whole credit card on the ground.
Oh.
Just in the middle of the street. And I was like, oh, no.
Like on campus?
On
Like over
campus,
here?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was walking back to where the shuttles pick you up by the Horn Arena and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they was just, there in the middle of the street. And I was like, this is not good. And so I wanted to make sure that it got back to her. I recognized that I could have called LUPD and done it that way too.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'll get it back to her. And so I what did I do? I asked our little group chat, and I was like, hey, anybody know this name?
Yeah.
And nobody did. But then the genius idea, I believe, from Miss Lauren, if you're listening, thank you, was to type her name in, and then everybody's name is just like their name, Outlander. So
Yeah.
I sent her an email. I sent her an email, my phone number, and then she texted me back. And I was like, oh, this is great. I'm going to get it back to you. Wonderful.
Aw.
I mean, I had to stay on campus a lot longer than I planned, but I was like, that's fine, because she's got to get her thing. This is important. Now, then she texted me, and she was like, well, actually, I'm in class. Can I have my boyfriend come pick it up? And I was like, oh, no. I need to give it to you. If I don't give it to you, I don't know. And then, so here's what I was going to tell you, because I feel like this is part of a movie from your genre.
From my genre?
Yeah,
Okay.
because my brain started thinking about all of the potential possibilities of what could be happening. Now, I recognize what was happening was she was in class. Her boyfriend was not in class.
Correct.
So she was like, oh, I'll just have my boyfriend pick it up. No, my brain said, here's what actually happened. She got abducted. While he was abducting her. She dropped her wallet. And so now there's evidence that she once was here and now she's not. And then he has her phone because he abducted her. And then he was like, okay, so I'm just going to meet up with this girl and I'm going to get it. And then she'll never know because I'm just some nice person doing a nice thing. But no, he was an abductor. And so I was thinking about you throughout the whole thing. When I texted you that name earlier, like, do you know this person?
Yeah.
That's what was going on.
I was so confused. I was like, what are you referencing right now, B?
Well, no. The point is, this girl got her stuff back, and it's fine. And she was not abducted, and neither was I.
Good. I hope not, because there's somebody sitting in front of me right now.
Yeah. But no, I was thinking of you while that whole thing was going down.
Well, I appreciate it.
Don't you think that would be part of a movie, though? That somebody would, in like a horror movie type thing, he would just take your phone and be like, oh, I'm the boyfriend, I'll come get it.
Oh, no, I definitely feel like it would be a horror movie style, but I also feel like it would be one of those, like, you know, like, the low-profit kind of horror movies. Like, it's like a... Like Sharknado, right? Where it's not good, but it's funny enough to watch because it's bad quality. You know what I mean?
It's not good, but it's great.
Yes. Our movie motto. It's not good, but it's great.
It's not good, but it's great.
But it's great, you know?
That's what I go for.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to give a quick reminder. If you are listening, give us a holler, let us know, and we'll give you a quick shout out. So we want to start with a couple. So shout out to my grandma and grandpa, our biggest fans, tuning in every week. And happy birthday to my grandpa.
I saw the happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
We sing?
Yeah, my dreams come true. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Do you know what that's from?
No.
That is from The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah, crunk.
Happy birthday, and then they
have the
And Yzma has the big sombrero thing on. Yeah.
Cute. Okay.
Anyways,
my shout out is Miss Nadia. She is my boss on cab. Amazing lady. Love her to death.
Hi Nadia.
Yes, she is listening in. If she's not, we're just not gonna listen to it. All right, just tune it out on one ear.
There we go.
But yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I hope you like the show. Miss you already. Okay, but you gotta stop touching the. You gotta stop.
I don't know what's happening. Also, shout out to the lovely Megan. Megan from Tupac. Megan and Warren are both listening. Oh my gosh, I feel like a celebrity because we have celebrities listening to our show.
I have my Radio FX app open and it's not.
Yeah, Megan, we opened the Radio FX app just for you. I made Sabrina. She's got it. She's got it up.
There's
in case
no
you're
typed
using
messages. Look, B's looking at it.
I see it. There's nothing there. But in case you wanted it, it is up. You're still DMing me. That's fine. That's totally okay.
You're still DMing. That's fine.
We love you too.
That's totally okay. That is so funny. I don't know why that was so funny to me. And you're still That's fine.
So, anyways, Sabrina.
Yes.
Here's the deal. We had a plan today.
Did we?
We did. We had a plan.
I'm glad one of us had a plan.
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. We had a plan. We kind of were like, oh, hey, here's a fun thing we could talk about. And then this morning I met Sabrina and I was like, hey, what are we going to talk about? And then we both agreed not the thing that we had agreed to.
Yeah.
So.
Because I told B, I was like, do you remember?
We're going to do that some other time.
Most definitely for another time. Because I told B, I was like, she was like, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, I haven't made it that far in my life yet. I haven't made it that far in deciding what I want to talk about yet. And I was like, what about you? She was like, I don't know, maybe we could talk about this. And I was like, I mean, we can, but I just have no movies to talk about with it. And then I was like, do you remember last semester when we just full sended it and we did not have a plan, but it was one of our best shows? She was like, yeah. And I was like, let's do it. And then she was like, but we haven't even really gotten into our show yet, and we're already doing this. I'm like, it's all part of the experience, B. It's all part of it, B.
Yeah, but see, then this happens when we had to restart our show 3 times at the beginning of our show.
Hey, we started off but now it's great.
I need Steve.
It was good, but now it's great.
It's good, but now it's great. It wasn't good, but it was great.
But it was great.
It was great. All right, so movies. That's what our show is.
You gotta do the thing.
What? What thing? Sabrina.
Yeah.
You like jazz? Oh my god.
I love jazz.
Every time.
You
just find that so funny
because
that's the only reason it's funny.
For people that do not know, referencing it, we watched the B movie. We had a movie night.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We had a movie night, and we were at Joel's house, and we had popcorn.
Yep. Shout out to Joel and Giggles.
Yes,
because they said they might tune in later. So if you happen to tune in, hi guys, we love you.
How are y'all doing?
You're wonderful.
Yes. But yeah, and so we watched the B movie, and that was the one thing that just stuck. You like jazz?
You like jazz? Yeah, I do.
I do too, and it's
Love
great.
jazz. Jazz is so great. One day we should just like play jazz.
We should.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
then,
enough.
And then in between each song, turn on the mics and say you like jazz, and then turn them back off and put the next jazz song.
Next jazz song.
That's what we're gonna do.
In queue.
Starting a second show.
Starting
Third show. Second show. I don't know. Anyways.
We lost count. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, Joel and Giggles are here. Hi guys.
How are you?
Are we gonna start our show soon? I feel like we should probably talk about some movies because that's why the folks are here.
You know, B, would you like to start us off with
Am I starting us off?
I would like you to start us off.
All right, so I've been talking to people lately. Every time someone asks about our show, I try to explain it. And one of my favorite things to bring up is the fact that you and I have very different opinions and genres of movies.
Yeah.
We do. They are different.
Very different.
And I always talk about, in case you're new here, I always talk about how Sabrina loves horror and thriller and all that jazz. And I, on the other hand, love me some good old-fashioned rom-coms and some Disney movies, and that's just kind of who we are. So I thought we would stick to that, and I'd talk about some rom-coms for you today. So the first one I was going to talk about is a movie called Never Been Kissed. Have you seen it?
I haven't even heard of that, B.
Wonderful. So it is a movie from 1999, and it has just about every, 90s rom-com trope you can think of. It's all in this movie. It is jam-packed into Never Been Kissed.
Okay.
And it's a Drew Barrymore movie, which is funny because
that's funny.
I love Drew Barrymore. She's in Ever After, which is
I do remember
the movie that we love so much. But this movie is very different from that movie, and it is okay. I'm gonna read the little thing for you. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna interrupt myself as I read the thing because the first thing, the main character's name is Josie Geller.
Okay.
And when she was in high school, her nickname was Grossy Josie because she was bullied and she was nerdy and awkward.
Yeah, poor child.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Can't relate. So anyways, Josie Geller, Drew Barrymore, a baby-faced junior copywriter at the Chicago Sun-Times, must pose as a student at her former high school to research contemporary teenage culture. With the help of her brother, Rob, Josie infiltrates the inner circle of the most popular clique on campus. But she hits a major snag in her investigation, not to mention her own failed love life.
Aww.
When she falls for her dreamy English teacher, Sam Colson.
God. Okay.
Now here's my issue with that movie. There's a couple issues. With that movie. Just a couple.
Yeah.
Joel has a great comment here. He says the alternative title for this movie should be "We're All Getting Sued," because so Drew Barrymore, though yes, she's an adult. She is posing as a high schooler.
Correct.
So everyone at this high school thinks she's a high schooler.
Correct.
And then throughout the movie, she's falling in love with her teacher, and her teacher is clearly falling in love with her. He's a grown man who thinks this is a high schooler. This is not okay. A little bit not okay.
Just a little bit, you know.
And then, okay, even weirder. There's a part, okay, like near the end of the movie, where, you know, like her whole thing gets foiled. Everyone found out, oh no, you're not a high schooler. You're an adult with a job. Gasp.
Wow.
But so her whole thing gets foiled, and then the high school teacher who had fallen in love with this high schooler is like, "You lied to me. You're actually my age," and he's just so mad and offended that she lied, but.
What? That makes it so much worse.
And it's like, I don't. Can that also be the tagline of our show?
What?
Whatever I just said.
Yeah.
She just, and I don't, and I, and he, and I, and what?
And altogether it was.
Yeah.
Basically.
But so anyways, it's a very cute movie, and I really do enjoy it. And then
I need to start putting closed captions right here.
But I know, I use my hands too much. This is radio. But they can't tell what I'm doing.
This is radio. She is pushing her hands out left and right. That's more like star stopping, jazz hands than radio.
It's because we like jazz on this show. Anyways. You like jazz? Yes, we do. But so, good movie.
Okay.
Just, you gotta get past this is not okay and just be like, it's the 90s.
Oh, yeah, this is when
because that makes it okay.
Because this is when the age gap was like 15, on the daily.
No. All right, Sabrina.
Yes.
Did you have one you wanted to talk about?
I do, but I don't think I can top that you just said. I don't want to.
I started off strong. I should have started with the regular one.
I don't know if I can beat that.
You
honestly.
don't have to beat it. Just go with what you got.
Hang on, y'all. We're just gonna have does this happen to anybody else's show, or is it just us?
I want to know. Okay, is it bad? Was it on our recording?
You listened to it.
I did, but now I don't remember.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Quick intermission because we have to. There's staticky.
It's fine. It's fine. If you're listening onto the recording, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just
Sabrina,
put your ear blinders on.
Let's go. What you got?
All
Tell
right,
me about
I got Inception.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I have not seen it.
Right, you have not seen it. All right, so this is back in 2010. This is an action and science fiction movie, and it's on Netflix now.
What? Oh my gosh, we should watch it.
Oh my god!
Let's watch it, Sabrina. Movie night.
Movie night.
Anyone want to join us for movie night? Inception, because I haven't seen it.
Okay,
let us know.
We can do it. We can. I nominate Tupac's house.
Tupac, do you want to watch Inception with us?
Because then KJ will be there too, and then Caitlin and all them, and then Joel and Giggles and Thomas.
That is too many people. I'm not doing a movie night of that many people. We can do individual movie nights. I prefer smaller grouped movie nights than all together.
Okay, B, we can do that.
We can do that.
We can do that.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Inception. I was going to talk about this last show, but I don't think I ever got to it. So it's basically
Tupac approves.
Tupac approves. So basically, it is Tom Cobb, which is Leonardo DiCaprio. He is a thief with a rare ability to enter people's dreams and steal their secrets from their subconscious. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyways, his skill has made him a hot commodity in the world of corporate espionage, but has also cost him everything he loves. Cobb gets a chance at redemption when he's offered a seemingly impossible task. Plant an idea in someone's mind. If he succeeds, it will be the perfect crime, but if it's a dangerous enemy, anticipates Cobb's every move. I don't like that.
That's cool.
It's cool, but I don't like that description. They could have done a little bit better.
Well, how would you describe it, Sabrina?
He basically jumps levels in people's minds, and it's so amazing because it's like a mind warp. Because you really have to pay attention to what's going on, because it's like each person. So I think it's a group of 5, if I'm not mistaken, 5 or 6, and each person is on a different level. So it's like 2 people on one level, 2 people go farther into the subconscious, 2 people go farther in the subconscious, and now you're 3 levels in. And like when you're sleeping and you're like having a dream and you jump.
Me sleep? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Never heard of that one.
Don't do that.
And you like fall off a cliff or whatever, and you jump scare up. Well, basically, they have to, in order to get out of that subconscious stream, they have to fall on that jump scare on the exact moment, or they're stuck in that subconscious level forever.
Okay.
And so it's like a life or death situation, and so they're fighting against the clock to get deep into planning this dude's mind or whatever. And it's
interesting.
It is very interesting, and it's not like scary or a thriller, but it's a very like mind-boggling like science fiction movie.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
I may have an answer for you.
Can I handle it?
You could handle it.
I can handle it?
Yeah, it's not the point of you being scared. It's the point of like if your brain is going to catch up to them being on different levels with different scenes.
Okay. So I'm going to be confused, but I can handle it.
Okay, but compared to the last movie that we watched together,
oh boy,
you might be confused, but in a good way confused compared to the last movie confused.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow.
but no, all right, I like it.
Yes.
My only real thought on Inception is because I know you are not a fan of The Office. I am a fan of The Office, and in one of the episodes, Michael Scott says, he says like, I saw Inception, or at least I dreamt I did, and it's
that's
a joke.
fun.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, are we gonna do a music break?
I think we should do a music break.
All right, let's get a music break going. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
We are back.
back and better than ever. I hope y'all like that song because we were having a whole jam session.
We were. That was fun. You know what? I forgot about our record label. What was it? We were like Pop Records or something because we're
Records.
Popcorn.
That's cute.
It's so cute. We are so cute.
We're so adorable.
I love you, Sabrina.
I love you, B. Anyways.
Yeah. So we're back. We are here. We're on the show. This is Popcorn with Sabrina and Bianca. Thank you for listening.
What was I going to say?
What were you going to say?
I was going to say spoiler alert, but then I was like,
we already did all that.
We're
good.
We already mentioned that. It's out there.
Okay, did you want to go first, or was I going to go first this time?
mean, if you want to go first.
I can go first.
Okay, be my
fine with
guest.
me. So, I was going to talk about a movie that I actually haven't seen in many, many years, but that's okay. Have you heard of the romantic comedy from the year 2010 called Leap Year?
No.
No. Wonderful. See, I love how this goes. See, I'm always going to phrase it that way in hopes that maybe you'll know the rom-com I'm talking about, but you never do, and that's okay,
It's
because
like,
we're going to watch them together sometime.
it's funny because it's like every time she mentions like a rom-com or just something of that nature, she's like, have you? And I'm like, B, you already know my answer before you just finished that
No, that's
sentence.
not true, because you knew 13 going on 30.
True.
And I was going to mention that again to segue to a different movie later, not currently.
Oh.
But
I'll act like you didn't say that, so
okay.
I'll act
All
surprised.
right. But because I asked that because you knew 13 going on 30. So now I got to ask for all of them in hopes that you will know another. You can do it. I'm going to keep tally, keep score.
Okay, well, I looked up leap year and it pulled up the calendar.
With Amy, that's funny. With Amy Adams. I love me some Amy Adams. She's just so cute.
Look at the cows.
Cows! Yeah, because the whole thing is in, like, Ireland. Yeah. So
In Ireland?
yeah, so I'll read you the thing.
Okay, please
Are you
read
ready?
me. I'm very ready.
So, when yet another anniversary passes without a marriage proposal from her boyfriend, Anna, Amy Adams, decides to take action. Aware of the tradition that allows women to pop the question on February the 29th, of February. Happens
Yeah.
every so often.
Every so
She plans to follow her boyfriend to Dublin and ask him to marry her. Because he has, like, business there or something. But fate, however, has other plans. And Anna winds up on the other side of Ireland with a handsome but surly Declan, an Irishman who may just lead Anna down the road to true love. So here's the thing. She gets really mad because one of her friends sees her boyfriend leaving a jewelry store. That's what they're called.
Okay, yeah.
Jewelry store. Every kiss begins with K. So she sees boyfriend leaving with jewelry store, a little red bag. So she's like, oh my gosh, he finally got me the ring. And he asks her to this fancy dinner.
Yes.
She's like, oh my gosh, he's gonna propose.
Yes.
And then they get to the dinner and they have a whole thing. And then he brings out the little red box and she's like, it's happening. And then they're earrings.
Oh.
And it's like,
Wow.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Just
Good.
earrings.
But
Thanks.
not great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And then he's like, all right, peace out, leaving. I'm going to be in Ireland. See ya.
Okay.
And then she decides to just get on the plane and go propose to him. But she gets on the plane, the plane, there's like really bad turbulence, and then they have to like make an emergency landing somewhere. So then she's on the exact opposite side of where she needs to be. And then it's actually really cute. It's a movie that I will tell you right now is very cheesy. There's even the one thing where they have to pretend to be married because they find a bed and breakfast, but they only let married people stay in a room. So they're like, oh, we're married. And they have to do the thing that's in many rom-coms where it's like, well, kiss her. And they do the little kiss. And it's like, oh, come on. Kiss her.
Okay.
And then they kiss. And then after they kiss, they like look at each other like,
Gasp.
oh my.
Oh.
And it's great. It's great. I'm a sucker for a good rom-com trope like that. I love it. And then they even do the thing in that same bed and breakfast scene where they're like, well, we only have the one room, so I guess you two gotta share the room. And it's like, it's so cheesy and absolutely spectacular. And he's not mean, but he's pretty rude and like blunt. And we find out he's got like sad past that makes you feel for him. Something about, I think his wife died or something like that. I don't remember. But you're going, oh, he's rude because he's lonely. Oh, you can make him feel better, Amy Adams. And the guy that she's dating is a jerk.
So she ends up dumping him, right?
She ends up dumping him.
Okay, cool.
And they end up getting married. The Irishman and Amy Adams end up getting married.
Wait, so the first boyfriend isn't Irish?
No.
Oh, okay, even better.
He is, if you've seen Parks and Rec, he's Ben from Parks and Rec.
I haven't even
His name just left my head, but that's okay. Anyways. That's one of the movies I wanted to tell you about because it is as stereotypical and cheesy as you can get, and I thoroughly enjoy it. There is a wedding scene and there's a speech that is given at the wedding. If you look up leap year wedding speech, it is really sweet. It's oh my gosh. I cry. I cry when I watch that scene, and I know that it doesn't take a lot to make me cry, but I don't care. It makes me cry. It's really sweet.
Oh God.
I should have pulled it up. I should have just like read you this whole wedding speech, and then you would be crying, Sabrina. Actually, I would bring you to tears.
You say that's so I would have brought you to tears during this episode.
If I was prepared, but I am not.
No, but you remember, it's the opposite. I've got to propose to you this year. Remember that?
Okay, so then you pull up the speech and read it to me next episode.
I've got to pull it up.
I will send you the link. Learn the script.
I'll have it by memory. Yeah, I'll have it by memory next time. But honestly, thinking about it, so like I don't watch a lot of rom-coms, as you know. It just doesn't interest me, I guess.
That's fine.
And like thinking about it, I'm like, all right, she brought up 13 going on 30. I watched it. It was good.
So stinking cute.
But I don't think I would watch it again. But like, okay, don't give me that look. First of all, closed captions. She is looking at me with a disgusted face.
I make no faces. Okay, I'm tired of this. You and the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom guys keep commenting on the faces that I make. I cannot control them. I am an expressive person, and I realize that my face doesn't translate on air, but they are unintentional. We just need happen.
We just need to have Hayden set up where it's right here, so it's just like closed captions. I can, but they're not
like video our show.
Yeah, just a whole video. Just
oh my gosh, Sabrina, we should video the show because we do a lot.
Yeah, we really do a lot. Yes, and now she's boogie wooging it down. But like Ever After, right?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
Joel was in this episode, right?
Yeah, Joel was there when we were talking about Ever After.
Yeah. And so,
hi Joel,
we miss you. But yeah, so when Joel was in here and we talked about Ever After, I'm like, wow, this actually seems interesting. And I went home and I watched it, and the only thing, not the only thing, but the one thing that stuck with me about the show was when he was like, yeah, and I'll go down in history as the man that opened the door.
The man that opened the door. I love it.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I love it. Gosh, he's such a good character.
He really was.
But then there's the line, too, that's like, what does he say? He says, a bird may love a fish, but where will they live? And then he's like, then I shall have to make you wings.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh,
it was a really, I gotta say, that one was a cute, and I would watch that movie again.
Well, that's one of the movies that I watch multiple times a week.
You watch another one multiple times a week.
Yeah, I watch Ever After, and I watch You've Got Mail, and I watch The Princess Bride and Clue multiple times in 1 week. Because I like to put them on as I go to sleep, because I know them pretty well.
Yes. Speaking of which, what movie did you watch today?
What movie did I... Okay, I didn't get to watch a movie today.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to watch My Cousin Vinny today, because I hadn't seen it.
Oh my God, yes. That was such a good movie.
Well, it's funny. It's one of those movies that I haven't seen, but I quote. I quote that movie because I've been around people who quote that movie, but I haven't actually seen the whole thing beginning to end. I've just seen clips. So
it's a good movie.
That is on my current upcoming watch list.
Okay. I want to know what it's on, actually. I want to see if it's on there.
I don't think it's on anything, like, free. I think you have to rent it from things. But it's, I mean, renting is like $3. I can do that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can swing it.
We can swing it that way.
Yeah. Wait, did I interrupt you, though? Were you talking about something?
No.
Before I cut you off?
No, because I started talking about Ever After.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then
okay,
I
was on topic.
Yeah, and then we just segued into this one.
All
whatever
right,
you're
well,
talking about now.
Since you brought up 13 going on 30. Since you brought it up.
Since you brought it up this time.
That was yours. Just quick shout out to that movie, because that is one of my favorite rom-coms.
Yes.
If you are a long-time listener, you may know. Even if you are, you might not fully pay attention because we're a little bit sporadic, so I understand.
Very much
my
so.
all-time favorite rom-com is You've Got Mail. It is old reliable. And
Old reliable.
Old reliable. And I love it. I watch it all the time. It's really good. Okay, I'm going to get off topic again. Here we are. So, I don't remember when this happened, but the other day, I was like, oh, I'm going to cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it might have been, I don't remember who said it to me, but it probably was Thomas, because Thomas says that to me. He was like, don't cry. And then I said, don't cry, shop girl. Don't cry. And it was lost on them. But that is a quote from You've Got Mail. It is at the end when, like, they're finally getting together, and it's, they get together, and she starts crying, and she's like, I hoped it was you, or I wished it would be you, or something. And then she starts crying. He goes, don't cry, shop girl. Don't cry. And it's just great. And I said it, and it went right over their head, and I was upset about it.
It would have gone right over my head, too, but that's okay,
So-
because I'm here for you, B.
So at my parents, if you're listening, don't cry, shop girl. Don't cry. Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
What were we talking
13
about?
going on 30.
Yes.
13 going on 30 is a very, 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 very cute rom-com. One of my favorites. And it is one of my favorites for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I will say Jennifer Garner is the cutest. The main girl.
Yes, the main girl.
Adorable. I love her. However, I am a sucker for a young Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo.
He plays in that?
Yeah, he's the main love interest.
Oh, just how
and-
long I've watched that
And he's
movie.
on the screen, and I'm like, oh, okay. You can stay on my screen. I'll watch.
I'll watch you.
I'll watch the movie.
We'll add you to the cardboard cutout.
He's just so cute, and
so funny.
I love him. So, segueing finally, we're here to a different rom-com-ish type movie.
Yes.
Starring, I like that we both just do this and think it helps. I don't know if it helps.
I don't know if it helps either.
But here we are doing it regardless.
Yes.
Closed captions not necessary.
Not necessary.
Mark Ruffalo is in another rom-com that is called Just Like Heaven. Sabrina, have you seen it? Have you heard of it?
What was the question?
The answer is no. So Mark Ruffalo rom-com with Reese Witherspoon, actually.
Reese Witherspoon?
Yes.
Wow, never thought I'd hear those two.
Huh?
I said never thought I'd hear those two in a movie.
Yeah, and it is really, really cute. So the movie is Just Like Heaven.
Okay.
It is from 2005. Its genre is romance fantasy. So not quite comedy, but it's very funny, so it's fine.
Okay.
So I'm going to read you the thing. Are you ready?
Yes.
David, Mark Ruffalo, is a recently widowed architect moving to a new apartment in San Francisco. But the apartment isn't entirely empty. It's haunted by the ghost of a woman named Elizabeth Reese Witherspoon.
Not Elizabeth.
And although Elizabeth can't remember much about her life, she's convinced that she isn't dead. Like, what? Because, like, she's a ghost, so she has to be. But no. So, while David recruits this guy that he meets at a bookstore, he's an absent-minded psychic. And he recruits him to get to the bottom of Elizabeth's identity. And he and Elizabeth begin to fall in love. And it's really cute because So it's her apartment.
Yes.
And you're really confused because at the beginning of the movie we're watching her life.
Okay.
She's a doctor and
Yes.
she's trying to get her promotion thing, for doctor stuff.
Yeah, for doctoring things.
For the doctors.
For the doctors.
The doctors that do stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to the doctors. Thanks, guys.
PhDs,
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
But so she's a doctor and she's like super duper busy, maybe a surgeon, probably. I don't remember. It's okay. This
The
is
details,
irrelevant.
not necessary.
Not details on our show. When do we ever do that?
Never heard of
Okay,
that.
so I'll move on. We only do details that don't matter. Hi! Shout out to Kelsey! It's Kelsey! Hi, Kelsey! Big shout out! We love you! Alright, that's exciting. That's super exciting. We love Kelsey.
She's like, we're going to text it.
Oh, yes. What did she say? Hold on.
5-second intermission.
Oh, perfect. Kelsey just got out of class, and then she has another class that she's going to right now.
What other class does she have?
She is an art student. She does stuff that are late classes.
That are artsy stuff that are out of my pay grade.
Anyways, hold on. Well, so okay, just like heaven, we're gonna talk about this movie because
Yes.
it's cute. I want to talk about it. So Reese Witherspoon, is surgeon. I'm back. I'm so sorry. She's a surgeon, and then she's going. Okay, that's what's happening. She's going to go on a blind date.
Okay.
All right, because she doesn't date. She doesn't have any time for a social life, and so she's just there.
Okay.
And then everyone's always like, "Oh, come on, Reese Witherspoon's name in the movie. Go date people." And she doesn't. So she agrees to this blind date, and then while she's driving to the blind date, she gets hit by a car and she dies. Well, we think that she died. It looks like she died because she got hit by a car pretty bad.
Yes.
And it's one of those stereotypical things where like she drops something on the floor and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it," and then she goes up and then it looks up, ah, and yeah, I'm sure it was.
And then
I think it was a semi truck or something like that.
Oh, that's even worse.
Even better. But so, anyways, later. We're with Mark Ruffalo.
Yes.
And Mark Ruffalo rents out her apartment, and we come to find out eventually that she is not dead. She's in a coma.
Okay.
She's in a coma. So that's why her, like, ghost is only, like, half. Hello, Joel. Everybody's just walking by.
I see Joel.
Hi, guys. He walked right over.
Oh, and then there's Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Okay.
But, all right, I'm done with this movie. I'm all over the place here. It's a really cute movie, and you should watch it because it's Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon, and they're cute. And
Wasn't there another movie that's like that? Or is it a TV show? Where it's like these two guys go into an apartment, and there's like a ghost girl, and she's like an alt girl or whatever, and she's like, "Oh my god, y'all are here." And then it's like, "Why are you talking to me?" And like, you can see, I don't know. I may be thinking about random stuff now.
I have no idea.
This is why we can't have nice things, because neither one of us can remember the details.
Well, okay, it is not. We also did not prepare today. If we were
very prepared.
Then we could have had stuff to talk about.
Speaking of which, I still want to do that trivia night.
Yeah, trivia night would be really fun, but I have made the executive decision that I don't think that we should do a regular trivia night. Like I don't think we should just do like, let's read these trivia questions.
Yeah, no.
I think I should tailor questions for you, and you should tailor questions for me. Or not necessarily. Hello, it's Corey Carpenter.
Oh my God, Corey.
Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Corey Carpenter.
My new boss.
Wow, it is the place to be right now.
At 6:40.
At 6:40, people.
Wow.
This is hopping.
This is popping.
Go campus. All right.
No, but I was talking about. Remember those questions that I asked you, and it wasn't just trivia questions. It was like, do you think film is dead or whatever, or just random questions like topically.
But you said this would be good because we're gonna have different opinions, and then we read through like the first 3 questions, and when we were like, I think this, I also think that, and then so we just agreed on everything we talked about.
Oh well, for once, maybe we can agree on a movie or something.
Okay, we'll try.
We'll attempt.
In the meantime, should we do a music break?
I think by the time we do a music break, we're going to be done.
Oh my gosh, look at the time.
Wow, guys.
Okay, well then I guess we need to chat till the end, don't we?
Yeah, I guess I can talk about a stupid movie.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
I've got a couple more to talk about.
Well, how many do you have?
Don't worry about it. You go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about Seven in Heaven. Okay.
I do not know that movie.
Well, you're not missing anything, all right? It was trash.
Oh, wonderful. Let's hear about
garbage.
it. Let's hear about it.
2018 movie. It's a horror film, kind of.
Oh,
and it's on.
okay.
I found it on Netflix. So I was snooping on Netflix. And I'm like, oh, let me try and find
now,
something
is this
to watch.
a movie you've seen or haven't seen yet?
I have seen it, and it was trash.
Okay.
Let me read. Okay, so that whole game, 7 Minutes in Heaven, like middle school time.
Heard
whatever.
of it.
Yeah. So basically.
Actually, isn't that what they're like playing in 13 Going on 30?
Yes, that's the same. That's the same game.
Okay, great.
So
we're on the same page.
Teenagers Jude and June. First of all,
Jude and June.
First of all,
ooh, all right.
Emerge into a dangerous alternate reality after exiting a closet where they have been playing Seven in Heaven. Jude finds that in this new reality, he has been accused of murder, while June is attacked while walking home.
What?
Yes. So, and it's. Do you know Blumhouse Productions?
No.
The ones that created like Insidious and like all the big scary movies.
Oh yeah, those ones.
Those ones.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently it's the same production company, which I did not know that. I guess the director just did absolute garbage. It was an okay movie because it's basically them going into an alternate reality and then trying to find a way to get back, and these people are like stopping them and helping them, and then at the end, Jude and June get together. They end up together. I'm like, all right, well, that's an interesting way to end the movie. But I'm just like, there's nothing too exciting besides them trying to get back to their new reality. Like, people are just chasing them around in the alternate reality. And I'm like, there's nothing scary about it, you know?
That reminds me. Have you seen the Narnia movies?
I've seen a couple of
them. I haven't seen them.
I'm not, okay, I've seen them a long time ago, but I wasn't a fan.
I'm so sorry, Kelsey. I have not seen, I have not seen the Narnia movies. I'm not saying I don't want to. I would watch them. I just haven't. I haven't gotten around to it.
It's not on the top of my watch list right now.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we got to watch Inception first.
Yes.
That's first on the list.
The first on the list. But yeah, that's where we're at right now.
I would like to quickly comment that Megan said, just like heaven is to die for.
Funny gal.
I like it.
Funny gal.
That's really funny. Okay, I will watch Narnia. Gosh, okay. Okay. Inception apparently has dropped down lower and Narnia is higher. That may be what we're watching with Tupac now. I don't know.
Okay.
We will discuss. There will be discussion at a later date.
The details will come out later.
I was gonna. Did you finish talking, or did I interrupt you again?
You know what, B? At this point, it's all part of the experience, and there's nothing. Like I said, there's nothing more to talk about.
Okay, but no, I'm with you though. It seems like a strange movie.
It's for like Jude and June. That's the one thing that got me. All right,
Jude and June. That was a choice
because it was like a nerdy movie, like these two nerdy guys or whatever, and it should. Okay, B. You can't pull the wire like that.
I don't know how to fix it. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know why I just thought about that. Thought about something. I don't remember. Anyways,
I'm with
tell
you.
me your movie.
Okay. We don't have time. I was going to ask because I feel like this is one you might have seen.
Yes.
Have you seen 50 First Dates?
We've talked about this, B. I have not seen it.
Wow, that seems like one that you would have seen.
I probably can. Like, I will see it. It's just I just haven't seen it
because
yet.
this is also Drew Barrymore. So this is the third Drew Barrymore movie.
You really like Drew Barrymore.
She's not even my favorite. I like her. I think she's a wonder. She's a treasure. Love Drew Barrymore, but she's not like my favorite actress.
Wasn't she in Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like she was in Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, let's fact check that because I don't know. In the meantime, actually, okay, I'm not even going to read you the thing. I'm just going to tell you.
She was in Charlie's. I was right.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought so, but I was scared to say yes.
50 First Dates. She was also in E.T. I didn't know that.
Yes, I did know that. Anyways, this movie is Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. We love some Adam Sandler.
We love him. Kelsey's not having it today.
And so anyways, it is an Adam Sandler rom-com in which Drew Barrymore has amnesia where every day she wakes up and thinks that it's still whatever year she thinks it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so she's living the same day every day before she had her accident.
Exactly, yes.
And then Adam Sandler falls in love with her, but then every next day she doesn't remember who he is because amnesia.
Yeah.
So anyways, Adam Sandler has to remake her fall in love with him every single day, which sounds exhausting to me. So they go on 50 first dates because she forgets him every day. Some of them do not go well.
Oh God.
Some of them go really poorly. But then at the end of the movie, I can't imagine. Honestly, this could be a horror movie. This
Okay.
could absolutely be a horror movie
Okay.
because at the end of the movie, I guess they had fallen in love,
Yes.
and every day she wakes up and they are married.
Okay.
I don't know if they like live on this boat or if they're on a boat. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a while. But let's go with they're married and they live on a boat now.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true. But anyways, and then we find out they have kids.
Oh God.
And she's pregnant.
Oh God.
That is so scary. That's a horror movie. You think you're however old and it's whatever year, and then every day you wake up and you're like, there's a baby. It's a horror movie.
Oh my God.
I don't like it. That's so
there's
scary.
a baby.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Also, that does remind me though. I asked you earlier, but I don't remember your answer. Have you seen Bedtime Stories?
I don't think I have.
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Okay, then no. I'm thinking about the horror movie, like.
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a cute movie. It's funny because it's one of those.
Wait. Isn't that the one where whenever he tells the story, the kids?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I have seen that one.
But only the things the kids say come true.
Yes. Okay. It's been a hot minute, but I have seen that movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I don't know why I was thinking of it today, but I was like, man, this is a really fun concept. I enjoy this.
I enjoy this.
I enjoy the concept of this movie. I don't know. I don't really even remember if we liked the movie or not. I should rewatch it, I guess.
Yes,
but
we should rewatch it.
Yeah, we'll add it to the list.
Well,
Good Lord, Sabrina, how long is our list going to be?
It just keeps going at this point. I haven't been keeping.
And we have not had movie night yet.
I know we need to.
When do we want to have movie night? Let's talk about that after the show.
Yeah,
we're going to have
after the
movie
show.
night soon.
We'll have a movie night soon.
I don't know if it's going to be our movie night or if it's going to be our Tupac movie night or if it's going to be our Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom movie night. Or, again, just our movie night.
But
Movie night will happen.
Movie night will happen.
It'll happen, and movies will be played, and popcorn will be consumed.
And lots of butter will give you cholesterol.
Yep, we will have the cholesterol and the diabetes, and it'll be great.
I'm here for it.
I look forward to it. It's going to be so nice. In the meantime, Sabrina.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we going to try to... Oh, no, wait. Do we not have a show next week?
We cannot have a show next week.
All right, so this is an announcement. We will not have a show next week.
Yes.
I know you're going to miss us.
Yes.
You know what, Sabrina? I might just come in and play some music and dance in the studio.
You know,
Anyone wants to come dance in the studio with me?
You can FaceTime me while I'm in my thing, and I'll just watch you. But
All
yeah,
right.
in case anybody's wondering, Homecoming question and answer is next Wednesday at 5:30, which is why I will not be here, because I have to attend that with Miss KJ, Miss Karma J.
I'll just get on the mic and talk about how much I miss Sabrina.
Yeah. And then
That'll be our show.
I'll give you like a blow up chopstick to put in the scene right here.
Yeah.
There
But then who will play with things on the table? I need somebody to play with. Oh, Kelsey. Okay, you can
There
play
we
with
go.
the things that are on the table. Wonderful.
After she gets out of class, of course.
After you get out of class.
Yes. Priorities.
Perfect.
Always.
All right. Well, are we all done?
I think we're all done,
You
ladies
know what?
and germs.
We did it. We did it.
I knew we would do
We
it,
we survived.
We did good.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Because like, we're good.
Yeah,
You know?
we did it.
Another
all right.
one for the record.
All right.
All right. Well, as always, I hope your movies make you laugh.
And may your popcorn be ever so buttery.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.